Hi, this is Chris.
And Kathy.
And today we're going to take you inside a mine. We were in here yesterday. We were in over a quarter of a mile into it until Kathy's glasses started fogging up and she couldn't see anymore. We are at about an elevation of about 2,200 feet. We're about 4 miles south-southwest of Oatman, Arizona. This used to be known as the Crescent Mine. It was primarily gold. Started in 1918. And as you can see, well, here's some stuff left over the galvanized pipe that they used for getting fresh air into the mine. We're standing on part of the tailings pile that has collapsed over the years. You can see a couple other mines in the distance there. She's just going to pan through here just to give you an idea of where we're at. Kind of a beautiful area. And as soon as I stop talking, the birds stopped. Anyway, the mine shaft is right in there. I'm going to go through the brush.
And there's the road they had to build to get up here. Carve it out of the mountains. Go all the way back down.
Once we're in there, I'm going to switch over to my GoPro camera. And I'm not going to turn that on until we're 663 feet into the mine shaft, because you don't need to see us walking in there. There's some pretty neat stuff in there. There's a lot of bats. A lot of bats. So it wouldn't be for everybody if you're afraid of bats to be going into this mine shaft. A Wananji is how you say bat in Ojibwe. A Wananji. Okay, so we got the GoPro on now, and as you can see, we're 663 feet inside the mine. And as we turn this way, I don't know if you can see that little white light. That's the entrance. Okay, so you can see some of still got some shims laying around. You could really is starting to smell like bats. This here shaft goes in about 100 yards and turns to the left and ends. You can see there's a little bit of a cave in right there and some air pipe. And
it gets warmer and warmer and more humid the further in we go.
And there's bat pile.
Wano.
And the smell is really getting strong. All right, so let's just keep on going now. And you see here's some bracing. I don't know what good that is doing, but keep going. Once you get in here, you can really start seeing the railroad ties that was on the bottom of the floor. Oh, there goes some bats. Some more bracing. There, see that, like that right there? That's where they would have had that big galvanized air pipe coming through and hanging. There's some bats. There's quite a number of them in here. There's some ties from when they had carts coming in and out. More bracing. I don't know what good some of that bracing is doing now, but there's some little railroad spikes that held the track down. Getting to be a few more bats now. As the deeper we go, the more you can hear the bats flying. It's a humming sound. I don't think yesterday we saw any more writing on the wall on how deep we were into the mine.
I don't think so.
That's not from 1918. There's some more bats. And you can see still where the holes were drilled for the dynamite. Look at all them bats. Oh, they're showing up. It's getting warmer.
It sure is.
What do you got for a temperature now? It was 49 outside. 62 now. It just seems to keep getting warmer and warmer.
It's gotta be warmer than that. The thermometer just gotta catch up.
Yeah. The bats keep going further and further in, but there's a spot where they can't go any further. And then they start flying back over our heads. Up ahead and to the right there's another shaft that goes off, which collapsed, and some big 8x8 beams that are just broken half there. Boy, they sure hauled a lot of material into this mine, all the timber and pipes and stuff to hold up the air shafts. This, yep, I think this could be the spot. Let's go. I don't know if this was the one that collapsed. Oh yeah, look at the bats too. Okay, I'm going to turn the GoPro off for a little bit because I want to take some pictures. Okay, so my regular camera is all fogged up and I can't get any pictures of the bats. But anyway, there's where the collapse. Those are good 8x8 beams. I know from just being out here that they were always oak. So, poor bats can't get any further. But anyway, now let's get back out to where we were. That's all the further we can go that way. Okay, let's keep going further in now. Okay, oh look at that, all them bats. Can't even hear them. Just flying right on by us. Anyway, there's the end of that shaft. Bunch of their air pipes just laying there. So we're gonna go this way now. Up around the corner here, there's a big barrel. And then there's the bats. There's the barrel. Don't know what that was for. But that sure is a heavy duty one. Haven't seen any snakes in here, any bones of any other critters. Bats are still, what?
76 degrees in here, and look at the thermometer is just dripping
Yeah.
condensation. My glasses are starting to fog up again.
I better wipe off the lens. All right, we went a little bit further here yesterday, and then she just couldn't see anymore, but she's gonna have to deal with it today. We don't know how far in to go yet. I remember the Swisher Sweets. We may not be going much further, I don't know. Looks like there's been a lot of collapse in this here section. It's good to see this mound of bats anyway. Oh, hey, there's some rail. There's some rail. Okay, there's the end of that shaft. Oh wait, no, it just collapsed, it looks like. Okay, and yeah, we're not going to go over that. We'll go a little bit further here and see what's back here. And there's some parts to the holding the rail together.
I'll stay right here.
Okay, well, we're at the end of the line. Bats can't go any further. So, whoa. Well, we made it all the way to the end. We're definitely in over 1,200 feet. Probably about 1,400 to 1,500 feet, I would think.
78 degrees here.
Yeah. Even the bats are sweating.
Yeah.
Let's see here. You can see where all the ties were in the ground here. Oh, there's still one right there. That's the other one. Oh, there's a few collapses there. See that black crystal up there? Well, it's kind of a neat thing here. Well, I guess we went as far as we could on all the things that break off of this. That just goes up there maybe another 75 yards or so.
Okay.
I gotta wipe off the... All right, well, I think that could be the end of our video here. We took you all the way into the end. It's pretty warm in here. Plenty of bats. There's still, you know, I mean, after it's 1918 that this mine was here, you know, you got 103 years, I guess you could start calling these artifacts that are in here. The ties, the rail, the little nails, the pipe in the wall holding up the air supply. You know, somebody was digging there, who knows why. So, I hope you enjoyed our little adventure. We take quite a few of these out here in the winter time. Going to an awful lot of mines, see what's in them. Some we have to crawl into, but. Alright, so, well, if you're on Facebook, you can join us on our Facebook page at All Things Wild. Just look for the canoe at the top of the page.